Toynado!
Hi, I'm Anthony, and if I were to list my 4 favourite animals, it would probably go rabbit, turtle, wombat, and duck. And with me is a man whose favourite animal is turtle, like in a big way.
Well, that's jumping the assumption train. Actually, turtles aren't my favourite animal. I like bears.
It's Pete!
And wolves. And a giraffe. Yeah.
I'm so glad you picked this one today, Pete. So, today's action figure is Usagi Yojimbo from the 1989 series of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And if I may get slightly technical, his actual name is Miyamoto Usagi. So, Usagi Yojimbo is a comic book character created by Stan Sakai. He is not necessarily a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles character, but he does appear in their media and obviously action figures. Now, Pete.
Now, Anthony.
You didn't know this, but Usagi Yojimbo was my first Ninja Turtle hero figure. It was so cool that one Christmas where my brother got all the Ninja Turtles and Shredder and Splinter, and I got Bebop and Rocksteady and a Foot Soldier. I also got Usagi Yojimbo.
And I think there's...
Also, as we stated before, April O'Neil.
Are you sure April's not your first hero figure?
And, if I may say, language warning, Usagi Yojimbo as an action figure is badass.
My virgin ears!
And I ask you, Pete, what's better than a Ninja Turtle? A rabbit samurai with no master. And I know we'll have a look a little bit later, but his accessories were just so cool. I'll tell you, Pete, that was one heck of a Christmas. So, Pete, what fond memories do you have of Usagi Yojimbo?
Not really any. He was a figure that was in a group of figures that I got when I was younger visiting my nan. He was on the cards that I've got, as you can see here. But I didn't really see him in the cartoons. He's a very cool figure, but very cool. And later on I'll show you what else I got from the Nickelodeon Turtles to do with the rabbit.
Now, Pete, I know I've said this before about Playmates Toys and their Ninja Turtle collection, and I will most definitely say it again. But the detail on these figures is fantastic.
Right? How freaking cool.
Just look at Usagi Yojimbo's armor and the little plates that he's got attached to his shoulders and his thighs. He's got little sandals on, intricate detail in his chest armor. It blows my mind that it is that nice for such an old toy. Now, Pete, would you like to tell the ladies and gentlemen at home about Usagi Yojimbo's articulation?
Starting from top to toe, the ears don't move, they are solid. The head goes left to right, and you can rotate it 360 degrees on one axis plane. The arms go up and down and can rotate 360 degrees on one axis plane. On his left wrist can rotate around. Same as the right. You can see my one's missing one of the things on the shoulders. The chest is solid. It does not rotate around. The legs go 360. They're little sockets that go in. And the feet are still and cannot rotate around. Ooh, look at that. I think I was under a minute. Whoop, whoop.
Alright, Pete, I'm going to go through the weapons. And as I said, he had amazing weapons. My favourite, just like Jinx from G.I. Joe, was a Naginata, or the curved spear. Unfortunately, as a kid, this one did get the most use, so it kind of lost the sharp edge on the top. So now it's pretty much just a staff. Next up, we have the katana, or the longsword, which was so much cooler than my brother's Leonardo one. So, yeah, awesome weapons. Then, we have the tanto.
What's the tanto with you?
Or the little dagger.
Oh, okay. Moving on.
And last up, we have the wakizashi, which is the short sword. Apologies if I mispronounced. Sorry, I did say last up, but this next part isn't a weapon. Obviously, a lot of the turtles at that point came with the little weapons rack, so this one did as well. And Pete, another thing that makes me, I suppose, remember Usagi Yojimbo so fondly was I'm pretty sure I was the only kid at school with the Usagi Yojimbo action figure. Everybody had the Turtles, everybody had Shredder, everybody had Foot Soldier. I was the only one who had Usagi Yojimbo.
And an April O'Neil, because that's what made you cool at school. April.
Thanks for joining us for Toy Toynado. Make sure to like, subscribe, leave a comment, tell your friends, tell your family, all that stuff. And join us next time for what I can only assume at this rate is another Ninja Turtle action figure. Is that right, Pete?
Dude, why are you cramping my style? What's wrong with the toys I pick?
Also, thanks to Chanrat for the badass artwork.